Hello everyone. I am fortunate enough to have gone on many extraordinary trips in my life. Each vacation was special for their own reason, but because my stepdad is from Turkey and I had heard so many stories about it, it made my trip there extra special. While in Turkey, I swam in the Mediterranean Sea in Bodrum, I shopped and bargained at the Grand Bazaar in Istanbul, and I also visited the Blue Mosque, which is also in Istanbul. I'm going to start off by telling you about swimming in the Mediterranean Sea in Bodrum. Bodrum is located in the southern coast of Turkey with a population of about 30,000 people. It's a very popular tourist spot that attracts people from all over the world, but a lot of people from Russia and the Middle East go there to vacation. The water there is crystal clear and I could see right to the bottom. At first, I didn't want to get into the water because it was so cold, and I wasn't used to such freezing water because I'm used to swimming in the Atlantic Ocean, which is much warmer. But after getting in and getting used to the temperature, the seawater felt cool and refreshing. And after a while, my stepdad and I even went fly fish tubing, which is an extreme water sport, which is probably scary to most people, but a lot of fun for us. Swimming in the Mediterranean Sea in Bodrum was so amazing, but now I'm going to tell you about shopping at the Grand Bazaar in Istanbul. The Grand Bazaar is a huge covered marketplace, one of the largest in the world. There's over 4,000 shops inside, so it's no surprise it attracts between 250,000 people and 400,000 people a day. But I didn't know what to expect before going to the Grand Bazaar. And so when I walked in, I realized there were so many different things to buy. Luckily, I saved up money before my trip, and I was able to buy souvenirs. I decided that I wanted to buy a necklace, and the worker at the stand with the necklace told me that it was 50 Turkish liras. But my Turkish grandma told me that I needed to bargain the price with them. And so I decided that I would, and I ended up buying the necklace for only 40 Turkish liras, which was pretty cool. And I did it speaking Turkish, and so my grandma was proud of me for doing that. So after leaving the Grand Bazaar, we went and visited the Blue Mosque. The Blue Mosque is a very unique building with lots of history behind it. The official name for the mosque is the Sultan Ahmed Mosque, and it was constructed in the early 1600s, which is pretty cool to think about. The building architecture was like nothing I'd ever seen before, especially here in the United States. The walls inside were covered in beautiful patterned tiles, and all the rooms inside were dome-shaped, which I thought was really neat. I even saw men go into the Blue Mosque to kneel in prayer, which was also really cool, and I'd seen nothing like that before. In conclusion, my trip to Turkey was an amazing experience. Swimming in the Mediterranean Sea was so beautiful and calming, nothing like I'd ever seen before because I'd never seen water that blue and clear before. Bargaining and shopping at the Grand Bazaar at first was intimidating, but after walking around and deciding what I wanted was really fun, and I got to bargain with the price. And visiting the Blue Mosque was so awesome. I'd never seen a building that old before, so that was an amazing experience. Overall, it was a phenomenal trip with unforgettable memories, and I'm lucky enough to have shared it with great family that I love so much, and I'm so fortunate enough to have gone and visited their home country. Thank you, and as they say in Turkish, güle güle.